is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping in, guys. And I just wanted to jump in and give you guys a quick update about the market today, share a little bit about what's been going on my journey today as a day trader, and even talk to you a little bit about some of my longer term hold stuff and sort of the effect of what's been happening. Guys, I don't know about you, but if hopefully, as I always share, first thing I look at in the morning is the S&P 500. I want to know what the trend is for the S&P 500 for the day. As you guys know, if you don't know, the S&P 500 is comprised of at least 157 companies, and those companies generally, depending on the volume of the companies within it, if they run down, they take the whole thing with it. If they run up, they take the whole thing with it. And then, of course, news, volatility in the market with Twitter and TikTok. News itself can cause the entire market to run up or run down, and it did today. Morning looked really good. It was pretty green. Early morning pre-market, I actually jumped in. I got into some Wolf, WULF, because it was on a super drop. I thought it was actually the earnings drop for Wolf. It wasn't. It turned around and ran up. I took profit, got out. APLD, same thing. It was skyrocketing today. I was super excited about APLD. SoundHound, same thing. Every stock pretty much was on a run. And I always tell people, don't trade more than one at a time. You have to trade and you have to be smart, manage your risk. If you can't handle, focusing your attention on more than one, then stay on one, make money on one, and move on from the one and then go to another one. I did have multiple stocks going today. I took profit in multiple stock trades today. It was a great morning. And then I got out. I shut it down for a little while, came back to it about an hour and a half or so later, just to take a look and see what was happening, to see how much money did I leave on the table. Because a lot of times, when the candle turns and it starts to drop down, a couple candles later, it could turn and continue back up on the same path it was on. And I always say, like, dang, I left all that money on the table. Well, I didn't leave anything on the table. I'm going to tell you what, the market took everything away it could. And I've got some longer term hold stocks like SoundHound. Now remember, as I share with you guys, I trade on multiple accounts. So I've got a Webull account, which is what I generally show you my charting from, or looking at, the different charts of stocks together. I have a E-Trade account. I have a Robinhood account. So I'm trading in and out of my different accounts based on what I want to do, based on different stocks, different tickers. APLD is one that I day trade on my Robinhood account, while I have my long-term hold on my Webull account, and sometimes it flips and flops depending on where the money is, where I put the money. But anyway, APLD, guys, I'm going to put it here on the screen. You can see it had a really, really great run up and then dropped. Hopefully, if you've been following my messages and you're trading with me as a day trader, you made money on APLD today. Okay, I actually had a huge compliment from my brother-in-law. He's been very involved for many years as a trader. And I turned him on to APLD, and he tells me, man, thank you so much for putting me on APLD, because I've made a ton of money in APLD, and so have I, guys. So take a look at APLD. Do your own homework, do your own research, not financial advice. This is just my opinion, but I'm telling you what works for me and what makes money for me. SoundHound, like I said, had a good run up. I'm going to put that on the screen here. You can kind of take a look at this run. Had a great opportunity to take profit on this one. Got out. Boom. It dropped. Matter of fact, the last time I looked at SoundHound earlier today, I think it was below $9. It might be around $9.03, 5 cents, somewhere around there right now. Great opportunity to get in and buy a great stock at a discounted price, guys, because come next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's probably going to turn around and go in the opposite direction and head back up. So I'll be looking at them as my day trade stocks. I'm also excited to watch SoundHound as my long-term stock, but two really good stocks that we're in together. Wolf, WULF. You're going to see that earnings today. And man, did it take a crap, guys. I don't even know a way to put it. It fell. It went to a new bottom. I bought it at the bottom. I ran it up. I saw what was happening, sold, took profit, got out, and it dumped again. But guys, wash, rinse, repeat. Buy it at the bottom, sell it at the top, right? Know your resistance and your support lines. When it gets to the top and it gets to that resistance line and it's fighting and the candlesticks are battering back and forth on that top resistance line, and it goes to turn around, you should be sold and out of it. When it drops back down and it hits that support line, and now it's fighting the support line and it's not wanting to break through to go lower, and you see it turn, that's your time to buy. Guys, This is what you need to understand about candlesticks and candlestick patterns and using your resistance and support lines. You cannot learn candlestick patterns without learning charting. You cannot learn charting without your candlesticks. If you're using candlesticks to detect when to buy, when to sell, without your resistance and support lines, you're going to fail, okay? That's a guaranteed fact. So make sure you learn those. JetBlue, guys, another one that I was monitoring today. I'll put that up on the screen. The other one I wanted to share with you guys today, which had me super pumped, I'm going to tell you right now, my Tesla stocks soared today, okay? You know, Tesla's been running about between $250 to $285 per share. And today, I cracked over to look at Tesla a little bit later in the morning to see what it was doing. And it had already broken the $300 mark. It was all the way up to 306 before it kind of retested a little bit. And that's totally fine. Like I said, last time I looked, it was 298, 299. Again, I'll share that here. But I'm excited because that shows that Tesla stocks are finally going to get back in the right direction. Elon Musk is back at work, making some changes, making some noise in the office, and the market is digging it. The S&P 500, guys, it was running really well this morning, which was kind of the caveat for why the rest of the market was kind of running green. I'm not going to say that every market was running positive, but most were. Technology was a sector that was running really well. And then there was some news or something that happened. I'll be very honest with you. I didn't look at the news reports yet today. I plan to kind of do some of that tonight and understand what exactly happened in the market today. As a retail day trader, you don't really care about the news. You don't care about the social media. You don't care about that. You look at the candlesticks and you're charting, and you know when to get in and when to get out. You make your money. It doesn't matter if things are on the down, on the up, whatever. But when the S&P 500 drops like that, there had to have been some sort of news that caused that. I'm going to take a look at that later tonight. I'll report back this weekend and kind of share with you guys what I learned. I'm also going to be researching, the typical best stocks for day trading Monday morning and through the rest of the week. So I'll let you guys know what I find. I'll put a video out probably Sunday, midday, somewhere around there, even though it's Mother's Day. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Drop me some comments, guys. Let me know what you got going on, what you're thinking, what you're doing, where are you winning and where are you losing. Maybe we can learn something together. And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Let's get rich together. Josh out. Peace.